The Paperbark Grove was Luma and Benji's favorite place to play. Long strips of pale bark hung like curtains, and the ground was soft with fallen leaves. On bright days, light filtered down in silver beams, making everything look magical. During a big gathering, adults spread out to collect food and share news. Luma's mother told her, "You and Benji stay where you can see the main camp, no wandering deep into the trees." Luma nodded, but as soon as she and her younger brother started playing, the grove called to them. "Let's go just a bit further," Benji pleaded. "I want to find the tree with the 3 trunks." "We're not supposed to," Luma reminded him, glancing back at the camp where smoke rose in thin lines. "Just to that big stump," Benji insisted, pointing. "We can still hear the camp." Luma hesitated. She didn't like to disappoint him. "All right, just to the stump, then we come back." They ran between the paperbark trunks, laughing, the bark crackling under their feet. They reached the stump quickly. From there, they could still hear distant voices, but not clearly. "Look," Benji cried, spotting a cluster of bright mushrooms farther in. "Race you." "Benji, wait," Luma called, but he was already gone, darting between trees. With a sigh, she chased him, her annoyance mixing with excitement. They stopped at the mushrooms, then saw a fallen log that looked like a bridge, then a tree with twisted roots perfect for climbing. Each small adventure pulled them a little farther. The sounds of camp faded until there was only the rustle of leaves and the soft creak of bark. Finally, Luma stopped. "Benji, which way is camp?" He spun around, suddenly unsure. The trees all looked similar, pale trunks, peeling bark, patches of shadow. That way," he guessed, pointing. Luma's heart fluttered. She looked for the column of smoke, but the grove was thicker here. The sky showed only in small strips. "Okay," she said, trying to sound calm. "We'll walk slowly and look for our footprints." They moved in the direction Benji had pointed, checking the ground. Leaves and bark had covered most of their tracks. After a while, Luma realized the sounds they heard were not voices but distant birds. Panic rose in her chest. Benji's eyes grew wide. "Are we lost?" he whispered. Luma wanted to say no, to pretend, but lying wouldn't change where they were. Her mother had told her once, "If you're lost, the worst thing you can do is keep rushing in all directions. Sit, listen, think." Luma took a deep breath. "Maybe a little," she admitted, "but we're going to fix it." "How?" Benji asked, voice wobbling. "First we stop wandering," Luma said. She led him to a fallen log. "We sit here, stay together, and listen. The adults will realize we're gone." "But what if they don't find us?" Benji's lip trembled. "They will," Luma said firmly, "and we can help them." She thought hard. "Remember the whistle Uncle taught us? 3 short blows, then a pause. We can do that with our voices." They took turns calling out 3 strong cooey cries, then listening. At first there was no answer. Luma's stomach knotted, but she kept going. Call, pause, listen again. Finally, faintly, a voice called back, "Cooey," from somewhere to their left. Benji's face lit up. "They heard us." Luma felt her knees go weak with relief. "We stay put," she reminded him. "Remember, don't run around, let them come." They kept calling and listening until the voices grew closer. Soon, Luma's mother and an uncle appeared between the trees, worry carved into their faces. When they saw the children, their shoulders sagged with relief. "What happened?" her mother asked, kneeling to hug them. "We went too far," Luma admitted. "We thought we knew the way, then we stopped and stayed together and called out like Uncle taught us." Her mother looked serious, but her voice was gentle. "You scared us," she said. "The grove can turn you around quickly, but you did the right thing when you realized you were lost." On the walk back, Luma held Benji's hand tightly. The trees no longer looked magical. They looked like tall strangers who had almost swallowed them. Yet she felt a small pride too. They had made a mistake, then made a better choice. That night, when the story of their adventure was told around the fire, it wasn't just about being lost. It became a lesson in what to do when you realize you have wandered too far.